half the time what they don't know they make up. That's my opinion.
You didn't appear in it?
Oh, no, never, no. I mean, I always said to my agent, I said, there's no way I'd ever take my clothes off in anything. And he says, what, with your figure, I wouldn't let you.
We do get a lot of publicity, which is quite staggering, because I expect some people have publicity agents. I don't, but I've been amazed at the press up and down the country.
You don't need one.
Well, it's terribly funny, because I've had things said about me which I didn't know anything about, you know. I think the worst shock was when they said, you're going to be written out. In a funny way, it was a kind of funny feeling, because I went into the newsagent and they said, you've made the headlines at last. And it suddenly said, Granny, it's going to be written out. And the kind of way it gives you a bit of a turn.
Do you worry about what might appear in the press about liaisons from the past and that?
No, not really. Well, most of them are dead. No, they are. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
And what about the ones that are still alive?
Well, not many of them, but I think they're far too elegant to do anything like that, to do the dirty on me.
Classy people, were they?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't sell secrets for a few hundred quid?
So. No, I don't think so. Yes?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can afford it.
The run-through before tonight's recording.
Well, I'd love to, you plonker, so I'll give it to you.
Yeah, but I don't want you to give it.
Producer Julia Smith, who's already worked out the plots for the next 2 years, is she who must be obeyed.
Retail. Will I buy retail? Right, you can have it at 20.
20?
Well, what's the matter now?
Can we make it 15?
Thanks. Be right, boss. Sorry, Tom.
To Mary's room?
Each interior scene is set up separately around the vast studio. Julia Smith, Peter Moffat and their entourage traipse to and fro as if on a royal visit. The actors, waiting for the VIPs, talk in stage whispers, go over their lines and movements, and try to relax until it's time to do the business. Later today, Oscar James, who plays Tony the Builder, has his first big love scene.
That's free to bed. Yes, I should. You wait. 14 you scored. 24. Keep it.
You're walking out with another member of the cast?
Yes, with Nick, yeah.
Who plays your
plays my stepson.
It's a bit incestuous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Oh, it's disgusting. What I don't like very much is that they keep, they will insist all the time putting the ages down. And they always put me like this, Kathy Bill, or just have 30, and Nick 22, and they keep printing like this great big age difference that I keep getting really annoyed about.
The toy boy
Yeah, the toy boy, yeah, which I don't like very much. And they always keep putting who plays his stepmother, which makes it even worse. But apart from that, I mean, it's all right. I don't mind people knowing at all.
Tony's basement.
The actors are on a treadmill. For 6 days, they learn their lines and rehearse. On the 7th day comes judgment. Their lives are in Julia Smith's hands. Oscar's big moment, the romantic reunion with his wife, Hannah.
I told you earlier on, I'm out of practice. You know, it's hard to resist you when you're in this mood. Nothing. Except it's not like you. You seem more insecure.
Outside, Lofty abandoned, telling a fortune as he sees the policeman. So, then into the saloon bar of the pub. Well, today we made it official.
Oh, good, yes. Cheers. Thank you.
Everybody's tired. Wendy Richard escapes to her sanctuary, a frog-infested dressing room. Wendy is mad about the creatures and doesn't mind who knows it. Do you know what they say about frogs, Wendy?
No, what?
Well, if you kiss them, they're supposed to turn into princes, aren't they?
Yes, but you have to kiss an awful lot of frogs before you get a handsome prince, don't you?
Have you got one at the moment?
What, a handsome prince? No,
Honest?
honestly.
Do you want one?
Well, they're all being married off now, aren't they?
Have you got a chap at the moment?
No.
Do you want one of those?
Well, I don't know, I'm here all the time, so when would you get a chance to see them?
We could find time.
You're joking, the hours I work? No way, no.
So you've only got the frogs?
So I've got my frogs, yeah. And a couple of clowns.
The bad news first. What are they?
Well, the first one's 31:30.
Yes,
The second one,
Tea,
to the
please.
last, is 37:50.
Would you like some tea?
Some coffee? Some black
Less
coffee.
caffeine, less caffeine.
Before the recording, the production team, who don't mince words, deliver their verdict on the run-through.
Did you think that Hannah and Tony were giving us the full performance almost from scene one, leaving themselves nowhere to go?
I'm very worried about it. First time I wrote is Oscar shy and wondered if that was the reason why he was giving us the performances he'd given us. And then as it went on and on, I just thought, no, he's enjoying being the lover boy too much. He's too satisfied with him, Oscar, being given love scenes to play. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think she is being too coy too. I mean, I think I find them both revoltingly coy, if I have to say it. I almost wanted to vomit.
Don't do that.
The big scene between Dan and Angie
Yes,
in the
Tony's
first episode.
worried about
No, I'm not really. I mean, I thought the cuts worked very well, actually. But I think by making those cuts, Den is coming over, if it's possible, more unsympathetic than usual. There must be some redeeming features in this guy's character,
Yes.
like his eyes, perhaps.
This comes
Interior.
to what I was going to say, Peter. I think that
You can-
Leslie has got to be pulled right back. I found that you can pull him right back, but it needs a good director like yourself.
Yes, I know. It'd be so nice if he
You
would
see,
look...
it also
if he
kills the
looked-
cliffhanger, you see. The cliffhanger is meant to be a complete reverse, so that we've had a scene that actually contained moments of tenderness, which is terribly unusual in this marriage. And then having gone through this, where she's actually using words like desperate, which in fact she's cut at the moment, where he's being slightly more sympathetic, then when you suddenly get to the end, and she says, where are you going? He says, well, I'm going off to Jan's. She says, after what we said? He said, yeah, after what we said, I'm going off to Jan's. He is a bastard.
Yeah.
No, but it's unbelievable how much you can get for subletting your flat. I mean, my flat's a nice flat, 2-bedroom, but I said, how much? I went, how much? You've still got that as well? You haven't had to flog that? How do you manage that? Well, I paid that. I mean, I've had it for 2.5 years, so I'll pay off the outstanding, what, 12 grand or something, right?
Slightly large one for me, you know. I don't normally drink this size red wine, do I?